Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are all doing very well. Today I'm going to work in my passport journal again, and I'm so excited. I'm actually going to finish this journal today too, so it'll be my third passport journal that I've completely finished. I'm so excited to finally show a flip through of it. It's definitely one of my favorite ones out of the three so far, and I will link the other two videos down below. But for the very first page, I wanted to keep it very soft, and I wanted to use more of a layering look. I try to keep all my pages very different so that when I turn each page, they're not anywhere like the next one, so kind of like a surprise almost. But for this one, I'm just going to do some layering. I always rip off the backs just so that my journal is a little bit thinner. I have some journals that are just so big and they're just popping apart, so I'm trying to keep mine super thin, and I don't mind ripping the backs off. It's a little bit of extra work, but I do like the look of the thinner kind of layering and things like that. So I'm just going to use a little bit of my tracing paper. If you guys ever go to the dollar store and you see tracing paper, seriously buy it, because every time I go it's already sold out, and I use it for my journaling I think almost every day. It's one of my favorite and most inexpensive journaling tools that I use, and you get so much in one pack, so highly recommend it. I wanted to do a little bit of journaling in this one, so I'm just going to do some messy hand-drawn lines and then just some very messy handwriting of just a little bit of journaling for the day. And that's pretty much it for this page. I really like how that turned out. For the second page, I have this really cool idea. So I wanted to use a 4x6 photo. And I remembered I had some really nice nature ones from Alberta that I took a couple years ago. And I love the flower in this one. And then here I actually almost ripped the paper, ripped the photo like almost in half. So I had to be extra careful. But anyway, so I'm just going to add a little bit of a white border as well. My journal is off-white, so you can kind of see in the corner there that it's off-white. So I'm just going to border it and kind of glue it down after. And I always try to separate the photos a little bit when I cut them in half, so that my book can, or my journal can still flip or close nice and easy. And then I'm just going to use my Posca marker. This is my idea. So I thought if I used my Posca marker, I could outline the photo, or like the main focal point, and then just do a quote on the page next to it. So I'm really happy with that look. I will do the mountain in the new journal, or definitely in the future, to kind of show you guys what I was thinking with that. But I love using Posca markers. They were a gift from my boyfriend. Thank you so much. So I love them. So anyways, for this page, I have all these tiny little bright neon strips from the cut off pieces from my journals. So I make all my own journals, except for my passport journals. Those ones I bought because I got them like a long time ago. But so excited, all my journals are back in stock in my shop in Etsy. So I couldn't bear throw out these little strips from the edges that I cut off from the journal when I make them. And so I just thought I would use them in my journal. And I'm so glad I kept them. It gives it such a unique look. I haven't seen anything like that. And I just couldn't bear to throw out those fun, bright colored strips. So, yeah, all my journals are super, super bright and fun and colorful. And they're all handmade by me. So they take a long time to make one. But I finally got a ton of them done. So if you guys want one, definitely check out my shop. I'll link it down below. But for this one, I had an idea. I kind of had a day where I was like, oh man, I just want to create. Like, I have a job, a full-time job, which takes a lot of my time. And then I do all my own art and things like that on the side. And so I had this day where I was just like, oh my goodness, all I want to do is create. And I couldn't because I had to work and all these other things. Anyway, so I thought I would do a page to kind of a photo of me and then a quote that says, never stop creating. And, I didn't have a quote. I couldn't find one in any of my vellums or in my kind of my stash. So I wanted to create it myself, and I'm just going to use some tracing paper, which is my favorite, you guys know. And I'm just going to make a quote out of stickers. You can hand draw this or print it on the computer as well, but I love using stickers, so I wanted to create it, and then there's how it looks. I love the way it looks so much. And I'm just going to use some of my really nice tape, glue tape, to tape it down, and I love the look of that page so much. And then for the last page, I had this really great idea to kind of use my watercolor markers again. I haven't used watercolor in a while, so that's actually how I started, was with watercolor, all my art and stuff. And so I wanted to use a metallic, like kind of a shiny one. And my koi set has, half of them are metallic and then the other half are super bright and neon. This is my second set of koi. I have another one that's just more regular colors. But anyways, I love the look of this. And I had this idea just to kind of do this and then just stick a quote on it, keep it very simple but super fun at the same time. And then once I finally get it to the color and coating I want, I'm going to heat dry it real quick and then I'm going to search for a quote that matches the background really well, but also kind of, you know, matches what I'm thinking for that page. And then I'm going to cut it out to give it a really unique look, which I absolutely love that. And I found one that says, "You are rare." And oh, I love the look of that so much. I think that's it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I hope you guys got a couple of ideas for your journals. And I'll see you guys all next Friday with a brand new Journal with Me video. Have a great weekend, guys. Bye!